3 days and having innovation zones by our T-Hub or T-Works or the NASCOM and also Center for Data Security Council and also of Cyber Excellence and many more innovators and lot many entrepreneurs. Maybe on part of MSMEs, the tribute may be very small, but they have excelled in proving their significance. MSMEs, as everybody knows, and we recognized after 10 years, after we formed this state, there was no MSME policy. We have taken, due caution, due diligence in preparation of our MSME policies to make MSME policy more inclusive, to make MSME policy more vibrant, to make MSME policy to reach to every micro small entrepreneur. We have interacted, our team has interacted, officials have interacted to many of the associations of MSMEs and made a very vibrant MSME policy of Telangana, which we have reflected. It has to show the roots, it has to show the reach, and also it has to reflect the resilience which shall be reflected in functioning of our MSMEs. And Gupta ji was just telling about after we have come up with MSME policy, there were about 35 to 50 entrepreneurs who have come and registered as MSMEs. This is the first time ever for the past 50 years, especially after the COVID, where MSMEs suffered a lot, who have been the victim. And we have seen it, and that's the real reason our Chief Minister, Mr. Revanth Reddy, and our leader, I would like to mention basically the policy is being told to be done by our Rahul ji. We have done this policy with a vision, and I would like to mention here our industrial growth. In terms of the national industrial growth, I would like to mention Telangana Index for the Industrial Production. In the first quarter of this year, grew up a compoundly monthly growth rate of 2.9%. I would like to mention here nearly 6 times of the India's national CMNGR, which stands about 0.52%. We stand about 2.9%. Industrial gross state value added for 24-25 touched about 2.77 lakh crores in this state of Telangana. And this momentum has not been accidental. Over the past 1.5 years, and the ecosystem which has been built over the few decades, past liberalizations had paved the way, and also the new policy directives over the past 10 years or our policy directives over the past 1.5 years. And the trust and the faith in our government, in our leadership, definitely reflects our Telangana Index of Industrial Production compared to the national production. We have seen all over Telangana about 15,000 plus MSMEs. I mean to say the small micro, including the women entrepreneurs, whether it be self-help groups coming down to the stage to produce themselves and market. There are about 15,000 plus new MSMEs launched. And everybody knows about this. For the past 2 years, on the different international forums to attract investment, we were successful enough to attract about 3 lakh crore investments in 18 months. And basic economic indicators, like the fuel consumption increased by 15.6%. I have only meant in terms of industries. GST collections raised 9.8%, and the payroll, what you people generate, have increased about 13.9%. I am just reflecting that many critics would have told or trying to stall the industrial growth in terms of propaganda. But our actions and also the statistics, what I have provided right now here, clearly reflects the growth path, the growth trajectory of our Telangana industrial development over the past 18 months. I would like to mention few components, like few verticals of our industry. In the terms of life sciences, over the past 1.5 years, we have garnered about 40,000 crore investments. And I'm fortunate, I'm so happy to mention that we have come up with 150 plus new projects in terms of life sciences in just 14 months. And we have created about 51,000 direct jobs and 1.5 lakh indirect employment. And in aerospace and defense, last year we have hosted Aeromart Hyderabad 2024, wherein 200 plus firms have participated from different countries. And our state has been awarded the best state for aerospace innovation. In terms of MSME, I have already mentioned, but I would like to quote it again by specifically mentioning and trying to put across the incentives for the women, for SCs and ST entrepreneurs. This reflects the inclusive policy of MSME policy. And I would like to literally mention about a new policy initiative taken by our government, especially for the women. Our government vision is to make the self-help group women, mostly the women who are into small-time, medium-level, or the large-time manufacturing. Either it may be in group or it may be individuals. We would like to make our women crorepati. Maybe elders over here or the businessmen over there on the off the days would have been thinking what this government is speaking. In fact, a decade and a half back, when we said we would make women lakpati, many people were just thinking how these people can make lakpatis. The strong movement what we have brought in terms of self-help groups, in extending their credit through the financial institutions. Now most of the women in this 65 lakh women groups, I would like to mention many are lakpatis. They do. And now our plan and our vision is to make them crorepati in our slogan Telangana Rising of 2047. We are trying to build many MSME parks exclusive for women. In that, specifically, we would like to encourage innovation. We would like to promote startups. We would like to see that the products which they make in a supply chain, we would like to add and see that the last mile connectivity is there on behalf of the government. So ultimately, we would see that the women and also the SC and ST entrepreneurs who needs hand-holding from the government will be given, and we would like to move forward with those people. And I would like to mention here, our industrial policy, our industrial growth always defines inclusive, empowering, and also future-facing. And we are not going in by 5 years cycles these days. And we have a vision, and Chief Minister was mentioning in the recent forum too, we have a vision document of 2014 that is called Telangana Rising. And our aspiration is to make our state a 3 trillion state. By 2030, we are planning for a 1 trillion economy. By 2047, We would like to contribute to the national economy of 3 trillion so that, we move forward in terms of Make in India. And also we would like to invite all your entrepreneurs to invest more in Telangana. The new projects which are coming up, new industrial corridors over here. Our vision to build a new city like Future City. And we are also building artificial intelligence exclusively city. And we have come up with a life sciences policy which will host the life sciences city too, and also the green industrial corridors. The Future City, a segment of the Future City always hosts the green corridors for the industry. And now, recently, we have entered into a partnership with the Tony Blair Institute, which will be implemented from December 2025. And in terms of building our state to the futuristic state, one decade back, we have built Outer Ring Road. Now, again, the Congress government has been blessed by our people. Now we are trying to bring a new facility for our Telangana people, that is Regional Ring Road. And this ORR and RRR, in between ORR and RRR, we would like to mention, we would be exclusively doing the manufacturing corridor. And beyond RRR, we are trying to put our energies to scale up agri and rural innovation. And we would like to see that our industrial promotion should be more structured and will reflect a scalable economic blueprint for tomorrow's India. And I see FTCCI, which is contributing a lot for the industrial growth, which is also a platform for many industrial partners to showcase these sort of exhibitions and also reflect the policy matters to the government. And I would like to mention here, it is not a chamber, but I would like to see it as a catalyst to move and make all this industry to move forward. Please, I would like to request all this, the elders who are sitting on the dais, please help all the startups to raise the platform which has been created. And we are there to formulate the policies and practically implement them. I urge, you people to make this ITEX an annual flagship rather than the biennial. Launch sector-specific expos. For example, the new cutting-edge technologies which has come. The solar, the magnet is here. Likewise, please try to launch sector-specific expos like hydrogen, AI, robos, rural manufacturing, and agri-manufacturing. Expand not only and don't only pertain to the city of Hyderabad. I was also mentioning the last time. Please try to expand your expos to tier 2 and tier 3 towns. And you can find the talent there, you can find the innovation there, and you can provide the platform for them literally to all the world through this platform. And I sincerely believe that you have created more than an event. You sparked a movement for all the startups, for the innovation, and also for technology, niche products over here. And once again, I congratulate all the exhibitors who have come and exhibited their products over here. And I congratulate the organizers of the Federation of Telangana Chambers of Commerce and Industry for organizing a beautiful, a vibrant and magnificent exhibition here. I thank you for inviting me over here. Thank you.